Good afternoon, everyone. Happy International Women's Day to all the amazing super women out there. I see you, I celebrate you. Thank you for being who you are and for showing up every day and sharing your magic with the world. So, it's day 6 of my 7-day Pilates challenge, and today I'm going to be focusing on the ab series. Now, there's about, if I keep it essential mat work, there's going to be, let's see, rolling like a ball, single leg stretch, obliques, double leg stretch, and scissors. There's about 6 of them, but I'm going to leave out one of them because it can be a little bit tricky. So we're going to do 5 of those exercises today. I'm going to take you through each one first, one bit by bit, and then we're going to put it all together, and we're going to try to do them all without stopping. So we'll start with maybe 5 reps just to help you get it in your, find it in your body. And then when we're doing it for real, we'll do 10 reps. It is my belief and understanding that the key here, or the goal here, if you wanted to have a goal, is to be able to perform all of these exercises with proper form, good breath connection, and ultimately without having to stop. This helps you to build abdominal endurance. Couple things you can think about: if your neck starts to fatigue, you can always put your head down. Okay, so let's get into it. It's Saturday, it's a Saturday afternoon. It's an incredibly gorgeous day out, and I don't want to keep you here any longer than necessary. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna make my way to my mat, and we're gonna get started right away. So the first exercise is called rolling like a ball. And the intention is to roll like a ball. So you're going to start at the front of your mat, and you're going to be on your sitting bones, so ground your sitting bones, and then rest your hands on your shins, and you're going to roll back behind your sitting bones. So you're balancing on the tailbone and the 2 sitting bones, and then you're going to take your feet off, and just see if you can hold that there and balance. Just balance right there. Now, when you rock behind the sitting bones, you created what's called a C curve with your spine. You want to keep that C curve throughout. So you're going to nod your chin, hold this position, hold onto your shin, stabilize through the shoulder blades, tilt the pelvis back, rock up and balance. So that's rolling like a ball. So let's try to do, so the breath is to exhale to roll back, and inhale to roll back, exhale to roll up. But as I always say, you can switch the breath up to suit. Remember, you can use the exhalations when you feel you need the greater support or the greater effort. Exhale. If you're good to go, inhale. All right, so just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead. We'll try about maybe 3 to 5 of these. So balance, squeeze your abdominals. You want to avoid flinging your head back or kicking your feet out, so do your best with it. Big breath in. Exhale up. Go again. Exhale up. One more. Exhale up and balance. Good. So the second one now is kind of fun. I would say tap into your inner child. Just have fun with it. So once you come back up and balance, from there, you're going to tilt that pelvis again. That's the tilt. You're going to roll down into this position here. So you're imprinted. Your legs are tabletop. Separate the legs about the width of your hips. And you're going to frame your right leg with your hands. So we're going right into single leg stretch. I'm going to scoot back a little bit, just a smidge. All right, so we're going to exhale. We did a little bit of this in the very first session. We're going to exhale, extend one leg, inhale, switch. Exhale, reach, and reach, and reach, and reach. So that's single leg stretch. Now remember, I said if your neck starts to feel tired, you can put your head down and you can still work your legs, or should I say your abdominals. Obviously it's not going to be as intense because the head isn't up, but you're still going to feel your abs work. That's the second one. Number 3 is obliques. So the obliques, we did this on day 2, I believe it was. You can hold your head in your hands if you like, or have your fingertips behind your ears. You're going to do the same leg movement, same breath, we're just adding rotation. So take a deep breath in, exhale, twist, reach, inhale, and exhale, reach, reach, and reach. One more side, reach as far over as you can, squeeze those obliques and come back. back to center. The next one is double leg stretch. I think this one is probably the most challenging of the lot because, let me just show you. So you come back into that imprinted spinal position, legs come up to that tabletop position, nod your chin, and flex the head and shoulders up. So I like to start a little bit more tucked in. Hands come to the outside, and you're going to take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, you extend your arms and your legs. So you've got two levers going. You want to make sure you keep your head and shoulders up. You inhale, circle the arms around, and bring the knees back in. Exhale. So the difficulty comes with the arms going past the ears. Most people want to drop the head when the arms go above. But what you want to do is pull your abs in, really draw them in as tight as you can. Keep that flexion despite that action of the arms going above the head. And again, you can also put your head down and just work it this way. So that's double leg stretch. The last one in this series is called scissors. So again, nod your chin, head and shoulders up, legs come up. Now, you might think the leg is coming, this is the movement here. One leg is coming in towards the face as the other leg lengthens along the floor. Now, it's not going to touch down, it's hovering. So you squeeze your buttocks in, reach, really lengthen out that hip as you pulse, and switch. So it's exhale, exhale, and switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Now, what's important here is not this leg, it's the leg that's reaching along the floor that you're focusing on. This is where you're going to get that stretch through those hip flexors. And you're squeezing your buttocks to help facilitate that. All the while holding your head and shoulders up and relaxing through the neck and the shoulders. Alright, so that's all 5. Are you ready to do it for real? We'll do 10 reps of each, and then that'll be a wrap. I will finish up with a little shoulder blade stretch, a little twist, and then we can carry on with our weekend. So coming back to the front of the mat, starting with rolling like a ball. We won't do 10 rolling like a ball, so we'll do 5, and then we'll do 10 of the single leg stretch, so 5 per side, 10 of the obliques, 10 of the double leg stretch, and 10 scissors. So starting with 5 rolling like a ball. Oh, another note on the rolling like a ball. 2 things you can try to stop you from, or prevent you from kicking your feet out, is you can hold on to maybe a yoga block or a rolled up towel behind the knees and keep it in place. One lady I met, I don't remember what her name is, but she had this really cool way of locking her feet in. She'd bring one hand around like this, and that used to help her stop from kicking her feet out. So you can try that, or you could just try to keep your heels close to your bum. Just think heels close to bum as you rock back, all right? And again, you want to maintain that C curve. So remember that the neck is part of the spine, so you can't roll like a ball with the head up. You need to drop your chin towards your chest. So go ahead, hold on to your shin, so everyone hold on to them. Relax your shoulders, roll behind your sitting bones, come up onto the tippy toes, then lift the toes off. Get ready, take a deep breath in. Exhale, inhale, roll back. That's right, inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up. And 2. Inhale, exhale. 3. Inhale, exhale. 4. Inhale, exhale. Last one, 5. Woo. Come back up. And now roll down. We're going to go right into single leg stretch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obliques. 1, twist. 2, 3. Keep the legs moving close to each other. 4, 5, 6. Elbows wide. 7, 8, 9, 10. Double leg stretch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel the burn. 6. 4 more. 7. Squeeze those legs. Reach. 8. Woo. 9. Last one here. And 10. Plug it in. Scissors. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. Head and shoulders down, knees into the chest. Whew. If you got through all of that without stopping, double high five. If you had to stop, but you jump right back in, double high five. If you completed all of them, even though you stopped, double high five. It is tough. It really is. The key is you showed up, you tried, and I'm out of breath. Okay, so as I would have mentioned yesterday, after we finish that series, you tend to go into shoulder bridge, which is to just stretch out the abs and the hip flexors, all of that flexion. So plant your feet. Remember, you want to be able to just lightly touch the back of your heels to make sure you've got that alignment with the knees over the ankles when you lift up, or over the heels. So press your feet down into the mat, arms alongside your body, squeeze your buttocks and lift up. And lower. And up. And lower. We'll hold it on the third. Keep the hips up. Squeeze the buttocks. Pull the navel in. Hold it here. Breathe in. Expand the ribs out to the sides and back. Exhale. One more. Big breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And let's articulate down. So you're going to let the upper body come down first. Upper back. Pass through the imprint. All the way back to neutral. Go ahead now and shift your hips to the right and lower your knees to your left for a twist. And bring your opposite arm into the half cactus shape. So hold that there. And go ahead and release. Switch sides, so switch your hips over to the left, lower your knees to the right. Bring your left arm into that half cactus shape. Oh, this feels so nice. I remember when I first getting into Pilates, I remember I took a class. There was this place in Prior Park that used to have classes, and one of my colleagues was offering a class there, and I always try as much as I can to be a student. And slowly release. Okay, just for the fun of it, let's just rock up. So bring your knees into your chest, go onto the back of the thighs, nod the chin of the head up, push your thighs into the hands, and rock on up. Let's do a forward fold. So basically, I attended this class. I always try to attend classes where I can. I haven't been able to attend classes for some time now. Inhale, reach up. Keep reaching up as you exhale and reach your hands towards your feet, shins, ankles, thighs, wherever you can reach. So anyways, I always used to position myself near the door because you got a really nice breeze when you're by the door. And I remember when we got to the rolling like a ball exercise, because of the curve in my spine, I used to roll right off my mat like a rocking chair. I would just roll off my mat. And I remember I was pretty close to the door, and I didn't realize how much I was walking off the mat when I would do the rolling like a ball. And I ended up, a bit of an exaggeration, but I got really close to the door, like I nearly rolled like a ball out through the door. But as you may have noticed just now, I stayed on my mat for pretty much all of it. So that just goes to show how all the work I've done over the 12 going on 13 years has really helped. In fact, I disliked doing that exercise because of the fact that I used to roll off my mat all the time. I was embarrassed. And so really glad that I'm not rolling like a ball off the mat anymore. So that is it for today. Tomorrow, the last day, I can't believe it's the last day already. It feels like I just started. So tomorrow the plan is to work the legs. I'm talking, so in the essential mat work, intermediate and advanced, There are no lunges or squats or sumo squats or anything like that. They do work the legs, they do work the glutes, the hamstrings, but all of those exercises, you're either lying down on your side, on your belly, or on your back. The only one that I can think of that is really glute specific would be what we did yesterday, the shoulder bridge. We do have single leg extension and double leg kick and double leg stretch and all those things, and the side leg lift series that we did. I'm losing track of my days, but we did the side leg lift series as well. But for functional movements like squats and lunges, there aren't any in the repertoire. So I decided that I was going to start. I incorporated them all into my classes. Now, since I don't remember how long I started doing it. I started doing it for as long as I can recall, to be honest with you. They have, depending on what demographic they are targeting, this is my school that is, they've now started to incorporate, or since started to incorporate those types of exercises. If they're targeting athletes, then they would have those types of things in it. But I think being able to do a lunge and being able to do a squat is really, really important. Whenever you are walking up or downstairs, you do lunges. When you're getting up from your table at dinner, the toilet, sitting down on a couch, super, super important to be able to do a squat. Super, super important to have that glute strength. So I've always incorporated them in my classes. So tomorrow it's not going to be any different for this 7-day challenge. Tomorrow is going to be lunges and squats and side lunges and knee drives, all the things. Okay, maybe not all the things, but for sure we're going to have some squats and some lunges incorporated into tomorrow. It's the last one. So if you are available at 3 p.m. tomorrow, Sunday, join me and we'll have some fun working out our legs. And yeah, your abs are going to work all the time. They work too. They help to stabilize a lot. So, whew. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day and weekend. Happy International Women's Day. You're amazing. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me in this challenge. And I will see you here tomorrow. Have a great day and rest of the weekend. Ciao for now. Bye.